album. It's the Music in the City radio show. You got your man One Coke in this thing. You already know what it is.
And putting it down on your fresh mix, it's your boy, DJ Fresh Fizzle. And don't forget about me, your boy KL, the Lyrical One. Music in the City radio show. Every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. Let's go. Like I said, what's up, world? It's your boy KL, the Lyrical One. I got my special co-host in the building today.
I don't follow suit.
Oh my God, this is gonna be real interesting. It's spicy up in here. And with that being said, man, we got two people in town. You know what I'm saying? They coming to go ahead and tell the world who you is, man.
Chris Hines with HMN.
AB, HMN, Burke Entertainment.
Okay, so before we get to that, you know what I'm saying? We got to give you this right here. So gentlemen, tell us a little bit about HMN. We want to know everything about it, what y'all got going on, you know, and how y'all gonna make it pop, man.
Well, HMN, first and foremost, man, first of all, thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
My boy. So, and we just, you know, I'm excited about what we getting ready to do, so let me just get that out the way first and foremost.
Let's get to it.
And we gonna, at some point, we gonna get there. But, HMN, basically, in a nutshell, man, we're content delivery and music distribution as officially of today as well. So, in a nutshell, man, we're the home, we're the nurturing, we're the birthplace, and we're the catch and chief place for anything independent and even established creators as well. And our goal is to make sure everybody's paid your well worth for what you get. Your artist is your artist, your numbers are your numbers, and we're gonna make sure money makes sense. And you creating because you wanna make money. Yeah, we're not here just for money, but let's just be honest, we're here to create, to eat. We're not here to go Uber every day and come back to it. No, we are here to eat, and that's, we getting straight to it. We're here to make sure that independent artists can live their dream and not die of starvation in the process. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So, AB, I'm gonna ask you this question. What's the difference between going with Hines Media Network or just, you know, doing your thing on Spotify, YouTube, you know, because that's what everybody think they need to do. They just need to go to United Masters and drop a single and they're gonna get what they need from it.
Yeah, man, listen, it's a big difference. And, you know, for those that's listening, try to, you know, put on your mind a good way to imagine it. It's all a highway. You can hop on a highway with Netflix, for example, or Spotify, for example, that has, you know, 100 million lanes, and you trying to fit in where you can in 100 million lanes. You're trying to get watched, and you trying to make sure you get where you're going and get seen in 100 million lane highway. Or you can come over to HMN, the same highway, the exact same platform, the same highway, but only have 4 or 5 lanes open for you. And you have all access to all lanes. And you have room to do whatever you need to do to be wherever you need to be, to get wherever you need to go. You know, that's the easiest way I can put it to people, because otherwise the, you know, more complex way is all of those platforms, if you're not a top producer or if you're not heavily engaged in some form of way with the masses, you're not going to be pushed or promoted like the people that they're trying to push and promote. But over here, we're going to push and promote you just like you're Drake, like you're Kendrick, like you Jay-Z. We're going to promote you just like them. We're not going to, we don't care about, you know, the brand of music or exactly what you're doing. We're going to give you the best opportunity we can possibly give you.
Hey, did he just show like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he came over here. Hey, if you want to be seen with nobody dancing and shining shoes, you know. I mean, he fired. Hey, Netflix, y'all just got some.
Shots out to Netflix, you know, but yeah, nah, that's what it is, you know.
Yeah. So tell us more. Like, okay, I'm an artist, right? I got a pretty hot song, but it's not getting me the 1,000 streams and all that stuff I need, Chris. What can HMN do for me?
First and foremost, we'll look at the whole process. What do you have? What don't you have?
Right.
You may have a hot record, but no visual.
Right.
And now we're in a visual society, in a visual world.
Right.
You may have a visual, but the visual makes absolutely no sense with the record that you have.
Mhm.
That's another thing. You may have a visual, you may have a record, but you don't have any internet presence.
Right.
So it's a combination of things that you may or may not have. You may have all of those, but your performance may suck.
Right.
So it just really depends on what you have. We have built a network to fill in the gaps.
Right.
So when you come with us in particular, let's take a record let's take Suit. Suit has a series going on right now.
Yeah.
And let's just assume he has an artist that he wants to make the leading character, but before he starts filming and the rest of it, we need to get this artist hot. They got a pretty good record, and they just need to get hot. Okay, now we're gonna take this same artist. Now we're gonna turn around and put this artist in maybe 2-3 commercials. We're gonna reach out to some other people and put the record on 2 or 3 different other little movies. We're gonna create content and challenges and dances around whatever and use the platform itself to perpetuate the process and extend the process. Now, the record may be okay, but it's just missing a little something. So now we go and come into the lair and run it through the process and then put whatever the hot sauce needs to go on it.
Right.
Your visual may be plain, so now we go to Soup. It's gonna give you a cinematic feel and create a cinematic background behind you. Now you go to Cam and say, okay, we're gonna take your social media and then run that thing to another level.
Right.
Then we turn around and go to Sam and say, okay, we're gonna put a band together and get out and create you a pay-per-view series. So now we can send you out to the world. Yeah. Say no one wants to hear that.
Hold
So,
on, we just hit some. We hit a chord. Hold on,
yeah,
excuse
we
me.
spit some good business over there.
Oh no. So okay, let's get back on Suits, right? I know Suits gonna have some questions about this, but you know he does TV series and movies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So what type of thing can you do, like when his productions is ready to come out and he wants to drop on HMN? What type of things can you do for like?
So now we flip back around. So we take the sizzle reels. We take the independent actors that are in the film. Let's just assume these actors may have an artist or may have a brand or may have something that they're associated with. So now we come out and create some side content that's particularly pertaining to the brands or the artists themselves. So now we sell the people themselves before the movie come out. So now we sell the people, build the people up as the movie's getting ready to build its thing. So now, oh man, dude is in this film too. So now we start running the parallel campaigns to both the main characters and the film itself. Now we'll do that through some music showcases, some other little side content, some spin-offs, some other physical promotion. We had a Blue Box Live concert tour that we're doing, which is our audio delivery side. Now we can take that trailer and those sizzle reels and make that a part of the package that we're moving around. So
Right.
now we may have a 5-minute trailer, or 5 minute something that we'll play throughout the night via the station through the channels that we're going to on the TV while we're there. So we build that hype, guerrilla marketing, digital marketing, and we're gonna go hand in hand. Everything we can, we taking it back to old school.
I definitely did have a question.
Come on.
One thing I have noticed, especially with you guys, are y'all really do push people. There's not a lot, I've met with you several times. There's not a lot of greed with you at all. So basically, what I do see with a lot of bigger networks or companies, if somebody goes on your platform, they're not just solely locked in with you. They can go other places as well.
Absolutely. We're here to in the hands.
Right.
Hey, Reed.
Yeah, we definitely it's not the type of we're not the type of company that are trying to hold anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're part of our team, part of our family, and if you have other opportunities, you know, do those as well. Once again, just include us. Keep, you know, doing whatever you need to do with us, and go do whatever you need to do with them. But not the type of company that making you solely tied to what we have going on.
No, and I see that with y'all because y'all are very artist friendly and y'all want to see everybody win. That's one thing that y'all not trying to be greedy. Y'all trying to keep everyone locked. Just, in other words, show us love, but you don't have to be here if you don't want to be.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
But we want you here because we're trying to push everybody.
So they together.
Y'all talk about 4 or 5 lanes. I look at it as they're all express lanes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So hold up, wait a minute. I got a question.
Talk to me.
How in the hell did y'all get into this? You know what I'm saying? Like for a young person that's want to be an entrepreneur and all that stuff, and they're looking at ways to be successful. How did y'all go about getting into this platform and doing it on the level that y'all's doing it?
God.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Shout out to, I gotta shout these boys out. Shout out to Media Kings,
Okay.
my boy AD. During COVID, that's another brother, KP. We were a part of the same team with producing the young lady Tabby Brooks, country artist. Shout out Tabby. And during COVID, we lost.
Okay.
So we had a project released maybe a month before the shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was projected to do, but it still did relatively decently well. So, got a call, said, man, we want to put you down with the TV thing. Okay, cool. And I thought it was a show. So we trying to figure out what kind of show we gonna do.
What kind of show?
My boy said, no, you got a channel. I said, a channel? What the hell? So then as we went through, I was like, well, man, there's no way I can do this without doing a secular and a gospel channel with church boys.
Right.
And he said, no, you ain't understand it. You got up to 10 channels you can do it. And I said, hold on, I ain't even waste your time. You shut this down. Take this back. And but he talked me into it.
Like,
Right.
He talked me into
We
it.
can do something with this.
So we got into it. We got to moving around. So everything started moving. I got COVID really bad. Before I got COVID, we just started doing what we do to do, and that was just to hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and found what's that boy name? Wote.
OKO. Shout out to OKO.
He put us on to an advertising company. So that was the first thing we did. We got some ads put on that just so we could have something.
Right.
Because it was hard selling people that we was on the box.
Right.
It was very hard sell.
Yeah.
Very hard sell. And then we just started doing other little stuff. We started taking Mac and Ashley gave us some videos. We put those up, Just Be You magazine. And we just put videos up just to show we had space.
Right.
Got a call, got an email, during COVID, Roku email. And it was like, contact us if you were interested. I was like, yeah, we already in there, just scan. We already in there, they scam.
Right.
There's no way this is them people. There's no way possible. Kept emailing, and I was busy doing COVID. So I sent him, I said, man, read this and see what this talking about. He said, hey.
Nah, this is legit.
Just see what it is. So
This
I responded to it. They immediately sent me some information over. Did the digital sign, and when they did that, they sent me some codes, switched all my TVs, and it was like, bing, all the TVs switched over.
Right.
I was like, what the hell? And then went to school. Went to Roku school then, and we've been in Roku school ever since. So then, during that process, thank God we ran into another company, TV startup. A lot of people like, man, why you going through that? And I say, well, because there's more than what you think it is.
Right.
So if we got the door open, we going in the door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who, the door is open. We not gonna sit and wait at the door, trying to wait on you to learn.
Right.
Because you're saying what we shouldn't do.
Right.
So we just went with God, prayed about it, went with God, and yeah, it is what it is right now. So
Picked up some books.
Right,
Read some stuff.
So
I want to say that again. Picked up some books.
Yeah.
Y'all read some stuff.
It's called researching your craft. I tell artists, you always got to research your craft. You know what I'm saying?
We spend a little money to go to the right places, see the right people. We didn't spend money to get on, but we spent money to go sit in front of the right people, right places. A lot of cold nights sitting on some boats in the middle of the water, just talking about nothing.
Right.
But just being in the right place, right time, to get the right little tidbit, and it paid off. You know, we as of the other day, we 60,000 plus strong now. Views a day since January 1, 2026. Come on with it. It might not mean something to a lot of people, but it means everything.
With no hard rollout. We still haven't did no hard rollout.
No hard rollout, period. I don't think we paid for one ad, even a Instagram ad yet. Oh, but we about to. To do the advertising, but we haven't done any of that because we just really getting into understanding what that space really is, how to effectively use it. So going back to it, we absolutely do not want you not to use the traditional ways. We just want to enhance the usage of those traditional ways. Use those traditional ways to do what it needs to do to get you paid on the other side, and vice versa. So one hand washes the other one. So now, once again, I'll go back to my man Cam. He's going to put this whole thing together and a process together. So what happens every time you come on board and get a part of our Content Creator Club, we sit down and go bit by bit with each individual person to figure out a plan, 18-month plan to turn the corner.
Right.
That's our idea. It's an 18-month plan to turn the corner. 18 months from the day you rock with us, we intend on you to be able to shut your job down.
Right.
If you can't, I think you need to go somewhere else because we're not benefiting you.
Right.
Real talk, because we're set up to really for you to do this. The same effort you're putting in on the other platforms that you're just getting a click for. For every 5 clicks, that's gonna be $1 with us.
Right.
Yeah.
If you look at it, if you really look at it from that point of view,
Right.
every 5th person gonna be $1. Every 4th person gonna be whatever the case may be. I forget what the ratio is gonna be, and that's just at the beginning.
Right.
And then once we set the scale up, as you're moving through your scale, that's gonna turn into 1 for 1.
And the big thing about that is you keep relying on them strings. Them strings is 0.0009. You know what I'm saying? He talk about $1. 5 clicks in that shit, $1. That boy just do the
We
math.
paying you way more than a penny. I tell you that, you ain't even getting a penny.
By
We
the
gonna
time
pay
you hit
you
an
way
eighth-
more than a penny.
The way we design it, by the time you hit an 8th where you are now, and I don't care where your numbers are, by the time you hit an 8th where you are, you should be at $1 for $1. And that's just real, and that's not a fake number. That's how we designed it for each individual person
Right.
to be set up. We designed it for you to make bread. If you're not making bread, okay, then we may need to pair you with somebody else.
Right.
You may have good content, but horrible work.
Right.
So let's put y'all together. You do the work, you do the content. Let's see how that works. Now, if you don't have enough humility, and if you went into it for the wrong reason, you're going, I don't want to do that.
Right.
But if you're here to use your craft to make bread, we're going to try to piece you with the right people or the right situation so everybody can eat. I.e., you mentioned, AB mentioned, yeah, we're not designed to hold anybody in that process too. We have a young lady, 80 proof, out of Lafayette, Louisiana. We met with her to do her intake. Off the bat, we are planning on building you to pass you off.
Right.
The idea is to build you and pass you off because we don't have the infrastructure to handle your level of talent, but we have the capabilities of it, getting you ready. Because they're gonna come.
So, for those who've not been on the app, like, is it pretty user friendly? Like, walk us through it. Like, what do they expect to see?
You can expect to see from the video side a couple of independent films. See some classic comedy. Because our motto is music, comedy, motivation, and more. That's our motif. You want to see a whole lot of Holy Ghost, because if it had not been for the Lord. So that is going to be big. You're going to see youth sports. Youth sports is a very big thing for us. The Young Dogs is our organization. So it's a very, very, very big thing. And it's not just a Houston thing. We actually have Young Dogs Georgia, Young Dogs Louisiana, Young Dogs Oklahoma as of right now. So we want to add it across the board. And at some point, within the next 3 to 5 years, it's going to turn into an NIL collective.
Right.
So the kids that we feature, we will be training them. Let me not say that's. We're going to be training them and developing them from 4 years old on up. Once they monitor the program, we just believe every kid can be trained to be a good athlete. You're born to be elite, but anybody can be trained to be good.
Right.
So our goal is to get a kid through college. We can give a care about the next level. From here through college, at the college you want to go to, not the college you're forced to go to.
Facts. So AB, you're based out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot of traveling. But if somebody from that area wanted to get with you, down there on I call it the east, south, southeast, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the north. I'm a Yankee. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if they want to get at you, how would they go about doing it?
I mean, I'm easily reachable, but I would say this, you know what I mean? I'm not the oldest cat, but I feel like I'm old school, meaning, man, call me, man. Call me, man. You know, you can email me, you can DM me. As the youngsters say, I'm on Facebook or Instagram as A Burt Boss, ABBURTBOSS. You can email me at ABBURTBOYENT@gmail, or you can just call me 601-955-0937. I'm easily reachable. We can chop it up, figure out what's the next game plan and what's the next way to go, and how can we help. Because we're trying to build people. You know, if we can build each other up, you know, we can help each other, and that's the key thing about everything. You know what I mean? Ain't no I in team. You know, it's all about team.
So we've been talking about, you know, HMN, but y'all also do other things. So let's talk about some of the other things. You know, we get into it. So tell me a little bit about what you do. Like, people that ain't gonna know, I want you to pop it to them. So go ahead and tell them.
So, which part of it?
Well, you know what I'm going for.
Right,
And the artists and all that. Come on, because
I'm a music director for H-Town for some time. Shout out to Shazam, G.I., rest in peace, Dino. And it's crazy how that went. My brother-in-law used to sing with them when they were kids. Right. So everything came full circle. You know what I mean? That's crazy, right?
Right.
And Jolibet, what's happening? And my dad was the first gospel artist on Atlantic Records. So I've been doing music professionally since I was 9, realistically. But then I had the opportunity to go to college and play some ball. Got a chance to go to the pros, play a little ball. Went to the Rams in '94, got cut. Came back, finished my degree. LU, what's happening? L's up. Come on, that's what it is. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. To the other brothers, you understand. So some other brothers from another mother is what it is. And also I coach Little League football now as well. I think that's probably right now. That's probably about the most fulfilling thing I do right now is coaching them boys. It's I get teary-eyed thinking about that. So that's probably.
You ain't talking about that.
That's probably the most fulfilling thing I do.
The fulfilling thing.
Oh,
okay, I get you, but there's a whole lot. Y'all got a whole lot of musical experience, so I just want them artists to understand
musically
the level. Yeah, come on, let's get to the level. Let's get to the level.
I got a couple platinum plaques. Ice Cube, War and Peace, Volume 1 and 2. Was part of Save the Last Dance, the song that Keep on Ever sing. Tatiana Ali, we did a remix on that some years ago. Boy, You Knocked Me Out, the song with her and Will Smith. Shout out Marlon Dibby, Certified Entertainment. My little cousin Spider, stupid. And we did work with Twister and a few other people, so we did our thing. And I had the opportunity to work for the late great Frankie Beverly. Didn't play for Frankie, I just worked for Frankie. So let's clear that up. I don't do no line.
Right.
I worked for Frankie Beverly Mays for some time. Had the opportunity to spend some time with the eyes of this working. My boys, Elijah Baker, Tony. We've had the opportunity to hang out and do some things with them. Jubu Smith from Mays. So those are my guys we've done work with, this, that, and the other. And right now, the hottest little cat in Zydeco, B Code, that's my dog. Go check him out. B Code and the Zydeco Bulls. That's the hottest thing cracking in Zydeco right now. And I was fortunate enough to be at the beginning of the planning and putting that whole process together. And right now, that dude is eating it up. He eating it up. He kicking ass in the Zydeco right now. So
You don't know,
you don't know him, go check him out. B Code and the Zydeco Bulls. And also the Jam and the Zydeco Soldiers. We got him coming behind us. We got Zydeco J. He give you that good Cajun feel, that good North Louisiana feel. So we are heavily indulged in this trail ride atmosphere right now. Do Right Man. Y'all go check Do Right Man out. He'll give you some Al Green feel, some Teddy Pendergrass feel. The boy's dope. Do Right Man, that's his name. Y'all check him out. Do Right Man. Yeah. DURIGHT man. Do Right Man. Y'all check these people out, man. And we're fortunate enough to be a part of raising distribution over here with KS.
Yes, sir.
We looking for it. It's supposed to do what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. And once again, I thank y'all boys for having us and just locking in with us too.
I'm happy to be here too.
Hey, B, what you got? What's your situation over here, man?
Man, let me see, man. Like I said, man, Burke Entertainment, born on the real trial, straight from the mud, man. I'm Jackson, Mississippi, man. Started this thing, me and my cousins, man, CB and KB, man. We came up and we had an artist named Young Dude. And Young Dude was Special Cat, doing this thing. Shouts out to Young Dude. And Remedy was out there doing her thing. Shouts out to her, Double R, shouts out to her. You know, Lil Johnny, shout out to him. So, you know, out there doing a lot of different things. And then went to Atlanta to hook up with Zaytoven. And Zaytoven did some things for us, you know what I mean? And shouts out to him, definitely. And came back down to Houston and just locked in. Me and Chris locked in 20 years ago. We've been rocking ever since, you know what I mean? And from studios to me and Chris bought a club downtown Houston and doing a lot of stuff, wasting a lot of money. Let me start with that. Wasting a lot of money. You don't know what you're doing, stay in your lane. You know what I mean? We're not club owners doesn't yet. Yeah, but we gonna get back. We spinning back on it though. Watch out there. Watch out there. So you know, learning everything through trial and error, shall I say? You know what I mean? Facts. And learning to build. That's what kind of got us on the frame of helping people, because you know we made I ain't saying made enough money. Let me start with that. Ain't made enough, but we made a good amount of money, and we see that the best way to be more fulfilling in what you're trying to do and to actually receive the good blessing from the Lord is go about it helping people, man. Help people do the right way, and it's gonna fall in line for you. You're gonna receive what you're supposed to receive and be where you're supposed to be. I know, Kel, y'all heard this last couple of days. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's real because it touched me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of mentality I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I try to help people that's in your circle. You could make a lot of money and just give it to people, or you can give them what they need to succeed and be successful, and then come back to your table and they bring you something bigger and better than what you had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a prime believer in that, you know. So for sure.
Shit, I had that happen with me. When I had to start over, I met Cam, and I told him, I said, I probably can't afford you right now. Like, well, at the time I met him, I said, I'm going through a lot. He said, I'm not worried about what you can give me right now. I said, anybody else? He said, yeah. It was like, but you're special, and I needed to hear that. And I said, well, I got a story. He said, I got a camera.
Let's go.
So I'm just like, the way y'all putting it together is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it like that because people are like, oh, you said it's beautiful because I'm getting to see it, and I'm like, oh, I got to be a part of that.
Right.
I don't care what part of me do you need. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'll give you a limb for that because hey, I already see where it's going and how it's going to benefit us. And it was the way y'all move and the genuineness, you know, the vibe, the aura y'all bring in the room. Like some people, you about to make a deal with, they walk in the room and the room get dark. You know what I'm saying? They bring it up. You feel what I'm saying? You know you about to make a deal with the devil. I'm like, no, bro. Like,
look, we had some checks slid to us, and it seemed like it started raining.
Right.
We should take this.
Yeah, so I can't stress to anybody that there's a bunch of people on this live right now. Hey, here's your opportunity to get in on the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? Because the elevator is just going up, and it's a big skyscraper. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to have y'all on here just to show the world, like, this is real and this is big business, and I'm willing to put my businesses behind it.
So, say something for the artists too. So, what we decided to do is, and this is for aspiring, this is for established artists, new artists, what have you.
Yeah.
If you really down for your artistry, we're not going to charge for projects anymore because of what we're doing and what we're building. But you just have to become a member of one of the production houses that we have.
Facts.
And that is so we can make sure that we are keeping moving. But the whole intent is for you to be able to be an artist without having to worry about the strain of spending tens of thousands, but with the expectation of making tens of thousands.
Longevity.
You did. So we don't want you, because we've understood. We've done records for 3 decades.
Right.
From platinum records to wood records, we've done them. And God has blessed me to be able to do this and only this. I quit teaching to just do this because God it was just bad. You know what I mean? So in that time, we've done so many records. But when the record is done, nobody knows what to do next.
Right. Facts.
Or don't have the bread to do what it takes to go next.
Right.
And then get upset, pissed off, man, they're hating on me. No, this is the business.
Right.
Certain stuff costs. So God made it where we have a way to circumvent all of that through the challenge that we have. Now let's focus on the most important part. That's the art.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the creative process. You bring your 50, we're gonna bring our 50, and let's see what happens.
And I want you to touch on one thing, Chris.
Talk to me.
Like you said, a lot of artists that recording in the studio is the fun part. You know what I'm saying? Recording that's the easy part, right?
That's the easy part.
But let's talk about how you could roll out a project.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our idea initially is phases of project, the same phases that major labels and organizations go through. There's no sense in dropping a record, don't nobody even know who you are.
Right.
And I'm talking about for brand new artists
Right.
going up. This is stuff from that, because some people that's been established ain't sold one record, but they think they got it covered. So it's really hard to
Convince them people.
Even a
So,
seasoned artist that
yes.
if you ain't heard from them in a while, they don't. The young new generation
Come
don't know
on.
who you are. So go keep going.
They don't know you. So now we create images.
Mm.
Once again, we go find products. We're gonna go do 100 commercials, 100 free commercials. We're gonna go do them. Because now, once we get these 100 commercials, the only requirement we want you to do is give us 10, make sure you maintain 10 subscribers to our subscription
Facts.
playlist.
Facts.
100 people at 10 subscribers apiece.
Do the math.
You did.
Yeah.
Now, if you like what we done, extend it, and because you did that, we're gonna give you half off what that membership will cost you.
People will forget they're only as good as their last record or movie or whatever they did.
Come on. So if we keep your face in enough places,
Mm-hmm.
it'll get to be commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, through that process, already from the day that we start the record, we're gonna plan a 4-series pay-per-view series. So that's another way that we'll lead up to. So as the promotions leading up to the first pay-per-view is going to include backstory, studio footage, all that. Before we even get to the videos and the rest of that, we're going to create some kind of sub-series. Now, it might be KL's last series that you'll be a part of, or featuring on.
Okay.
It may be the I Follow Sweets podcast that you might be featured on every once in a while. It might be the Bird Boy Car Show that you go be, it might be whatever, but we're going to do all those things, hopefully, 90 days out before we even start dropping teasers for the record.
They're doing something that actually, none of the other companies are doing. Y'all giving free marketing.
Yes,
They're not for real.
because the more you win, the better we win.
People spend
And we eat together.
hundreds of thousands of millions just for marketing.
Yes. So that's the point. We here, it's a creator-friendly organization, because it's made by creators for creators.
And y'all not trying to block creative direction either.
Not at all. Not at all. We just don't screw no animals.
We're gonna point out the obvious.
Right.
So, yeah, yes, because some people don't know.
Right.
But it to make everybody laugh. Now, we make everybody laugh, because when we first started, we and I don't care if they get mad. We got a submission from an organization. I can't even say it right. That was promoting a men's conference, a women's conference, a women's conference, a women's conference, a women's conference. And Pastor and First Man was putting it on. I'm let that soak in your spirit.
Yeah.
So,
And then I found out, because at first I didn't pay attention.
Right.
Didn't look at it good.
I did.
And I presented, and when we said in our meeting, and I presented to everybody, I said, hey, we got somebody that want to get on. I'm like, so, hey, it's moving faster than we thought. I say, that's a man. Excuse me. And do what you do. We have no problem with the rainbow, but what I can't do is play with the Lord like that. I can't do that.
Lead folks.
Right.
I can't do that. So that's, and that was a funny thing, because boy, I was almost gone with it. I was almost gone. So I looked at it. So that's probably the only.
And if they were doing whatever they was trying to do on their own way, it'd have been different. But
If you told me what it was when you sent it, but you tried to slide it by, you tried to throw the curveball,
women's conference.
and they assumed that we were gonna go for money.
Yeah.
I said all that to say this. So in the morality part of it, because the kids are dear and true to me, and I love the Lord so much that I ain't gonna ever let nobody play with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Not on my watch. So that was what it was. So and we got a little flack about it because somebody recorded me talking about it. and then try to put it out there like I thought, like they thought I was gonna backtrack. I wasn't backing it up because I wasn't saying nothing malicious. I was just
Right.
stating the fact.
Right.
Now, if I was out there on some hateful, I'm
Yeah.
trying to hurt you,
Right.
I'd have had to correct it. But I wouldn't. I was just stating a simple,
Yeah, man.
broad fact. Kind of like the little Boosie thing the other day. That's why when he said what he said about his party, I could relate.
Yeah, because they were misleading you on
Yeah.
what it was supposed to be. So
Yeah.
overstood.
Now, with that being said, two of the most nicest artists we have are trans artists.
Right.
Crystal and Courtney. Cold-blooded.
Talented.
Visuals, superb. Beats, superb.
5 each.
What you call it, the outfit, superb.
The
Everything
fit,
about them is just superb. So we get ready to move them along
Right.
through the. We get ready to move them through the system. They are good, and we get ready to do something real special for them too, in their space.
You just want to know what you're dealing with up front.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
business though. That's
Absolutely.
business.
Look, we're not God. We're not judging nobody.
Right.
Right.
We're not in a place to judge nobody. We're not throwing no rocks. But at the end of the day, we are grown men. We are grown human beings, and we do stand for something.
Yeah.
We can't go out there and fall for anything.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not
for
what
sure.
we lined up to do.
And the back, like I said, to back it up, we supposed to do something real special for them, not because of nothing else, but they dope.
Yeah,
Right.
because them as people,
Good
They
music is
dope.
good music.
They
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
they're good people.
They just dope, and it's just so people be like, "Oh, you not none of that," because these my people right there.
Right,
We
right,
finna rock
right,
and roll
right.
with it. What you talking about? So it's just the fact of the matter. I didn't like that kind of thing because you know I don't like people think that I'm money hungry and money can move. Money can't move me. Morality can move me. Loyalty can move me.
Right.
Me keeping it in the buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that. If you
That's
don't
right.
like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do. I don't like you. I don't like you, but you do some good shit. Let's work.
Right.
A lot of that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But ooh, you do some good stuff.
Yeah, I don't like you, but you do good over you do.
You did. Let's get this money. So, and it's this understood, you know, and that's just how we move along the thing. And we moved quite effortlessly with no issues because we've just always been as 100 as we possibly can
Right.
to people. So, you know, that's why I love y'all, boys. I ain't smell no bullshit in the wind.
Yeah. Hey, so with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here before we start. no, but for real, before we get up out of here, man, y'all go ahead and tell us all your social media, everything y'all got going on. That might take an hour, but everything y'all got going on, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and pop it, man.
Man, well, look. I'm gonna say this once again, man. AB, Burtboy Entertainment, man. Born under real trials. I don't know how you were raised. No silver spoon. Plastic throwaway dishes where I'm from. Where I build everything from a house to the trap itself, man. It don't make no difference, man. You can reach me at Hines Media Network, www.hinesmedianetwork.ab at
You got it all about
yeah,
you.
it's exactly,
AB
yeah.
at HinesMediaNetwork.com.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm tripping, you know, and I'll flip that around. Or you can reach me at abertboss@gmail. Or you can find me at Facebook and Instagram. I ain't really on the Snapchat or Snap with all of that. I ain't really on none of that. You know what I'm saying? But abertboss, you know, or you can just call me, man. 601-955-0937. Always reachable.
And before we go, so everybody know, if you didn't know, it is official that the lair and all of his lairness
Yeah,
is in alliance with HMN. I Follow Suit Film and all that. It's official. We all locked in. Cam, I am Sam. We all locked in.
Yes,
And look
sir.
here, we get ready to do some real live shit in here in a minute. But my socials are Chris Hines 25 on Facebook. I think it's on Instagram, and I think it's on Facebook, Chris Hines 25 too. I got a son that's Chris Hines. Follow him anyway. See, in case you hear him, follow him too.
That's good.
But Chris Hines 25, the number 25 on either one of those. On what's the other one?
HMN.
Oh yeah, HMN. On Facebook and Instagram is Hines Media Network. Hines _Media _Network.
Okay.
That's what it is on both of those. The Young Dogs TYD on what is it? X. What is it called? SX, right?
X, yeah.
Yeah, on X. That's the Twitter thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey man, we still trying to catch up.
Hey, no,
Don't try to do it like that, but
Yeah.
on X is TYD. Hey man, come support the babies. This is our inaugural year. Last year we played with it. Now we in full-fledged kickoff. We got a few more games we get ready to post. If you have a youth organization, once again, call me, Chris Hines. I'm at 832-264-8623. 832-264-8623. c.hines@hinesmedianetwork.com or Crystal Clear Records 2013 @gmail.com. Also, if you're an artist and you are under 13, we are looking for artists. We are looking for artists under 13 because we want to develop, and now we need HMN kids. We getting ready to run it real live, and this is going to be entertainment for kids, by kids, created by kids. So we're looking for that in a nutshell. My 11-year-old son is the CEO.
Let's go.
Shouts
That's
out
major.
to
That's
Leon
major.
Hines.
Hey.
Yeah.
My goddaughter, Avia Ray, R&B King Avery's daughter. Super dope, but we're going to talk about her offline. You know what I'm saying? But Suits, before we get up out of here, you got anything, man?
My banking information. I'm kidding. No, I'm just happy. I'm very happy. I mean, I think, to speak for everybody, we've all come a very long way from how we were raised to how we've come up to the struggles. I mean, I know life's always gonna throw shit at you, but God has blessed me immensely lately. Happy I met you.
Yes,
Happy I met you. Damn sure happy I met you. Man, but, you know, I tell everybody, I'll never fuck you over a quick buck. I've made mistakes in the past, but longevity is everything to me.
Real talk.
So, I'm never gonna sit up here and play like always amazing. Definitely made mistakes, but all we can do is be better than we were the day before. And please look out for all the films and TV shows that have coming out, because everybody in this room is gonna be involved. You're gonna watch it. It's not cookie cutter.
You're gonna watch it.
So follow. I don't follow Suits. Production.
My bad.
Oh,
You can find me at I Don't Follow Suits, then IDF Suit Productions. What else? Yeah, that's where you can find me. You want to email me? I don't follow suit@gmail.com. And if you have any musical scores, any music you want to send for any of the TV shows,
KL, the lyrical one, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're about to get up out of here. Music in the City radio show. Hey, catch us tonight. R&B King Avery will be performing at Go Getters Man Cave. Music in the City will be on the scene, you know what I'm saying? Doing interviews with all the artists. So, you know, we're going to do that for Miss Entertainment. So make sure y'all pull up on us. And last thing, if you can't walk away from a confrontation or violence, put them guns down and them hands up and live to fight another day. Your boy KO, the lyrical one. We up out of here. Let's go.
Nah, you said some real stuff, man. Y'all quick pop. You scared to shoot somebody. Just really get